All right, guys. James Yeager, Chapter Response. I got John Willis here. I've been in a news blackout for about a week because I've been at Thunder Ranch with no internet going on. But I get back and there's these rumblings of stolen valor, and they're talking about Cory from Cory and Erica. Yeah. So what's going on?
Dude, I don't really know what's going on, but I will say this right from the start. I consider Cory and Erica to be fucking good friends. They've pushed a lot of business to us. I've never heard any of the claims that they're saying is being claimed. And really, I don't give a shit. Like, whatever it is, I don't fucking care. Those are my friends.
Right. I feel the same way. And just for the record, Cory has never said anything to me about any kind of military service. Now, I believe I heard at one time, and I don't even know if this is 100% correct, that he was in the Army. I think maybe I heard that, but it's not like he talked about it twice or mentioned it on a regular basis or anything like that. So I don't really, and again, I can't even swear that I actually heard him say that. It just, I thought I did, but the reality is, like you said, Cory and Erica are good people, and they are our friends. And so even if Cory, let's say he lied and said that he was in Delta Force and he really wasn't, I still like him. He's still a good person. You know, I wish he wouldn't have lied about being in Delta Force, but literally, like, I like that guy, and if I like you, you're gonna have to do something a lot more than fucking bullshit about some military service.
Here's what I think. Like, I seem to recall hearing he was an MP. Never heard it from him. Never heard it from her. Fucking, they never came in and said, I'm fucking awesome and you should let me shoot videos. None of that shit ever happened. What I saw was a couple of years ago they showed up here, started doing videos. Every time they did a video on SOE, some shit talkers, my shit talkers, would go over there and talk shit. I started seeing Cory and Erica spread like wildfire and become successful. And I saw people attack them for being successful. You copied Haley. Well, fuck, they hosted Haley. You copied TAC Response. Shit, how many times were they fucking here training? Every time we saw them, every Cory Erica video you see with SOE, they were here training at TAC Response.
Let me say something about that. And if you come and pay me for a class, you give me money for that information, that's called buying. It's not called stealing.
Right. and really, like, if you go back 15, 20 years, when I was standing there at the fucking Range 130 with SOTG, all that curriculum that was being taught to Force Recon or the SEAL platoons, it came from Gunsight, Thunder Ranch, Front Sight I don't think even existed. I mean, just, you know, it came from shooting schools. Like, these dudes were going there and taking the piece, and that's what they always said. We go and we take the pieces that we need. They went to Kelly McCann's school, Crucible, and they had a whole fucking bar scene set up. And I remember Phil Cheney, head CQB instructor, came back, and it was about bar fighting. The whole fucking class they took for a week were different scenarios where you'd walk in a bar and they had a live fucking actual bikers there that would fight. And you'd get the shit kicked out of you. But he was talking about, you know, when you stand like this, your arms are crossed and you can't access as fast. So when you stand, you know, you can have the appearance of having your arms crossed but have your dominant hand on the top so that you can strike. Shit like that stuff. Fucking 20 years ago, I'd never heard any of that shit. And it came from going to those schools. So, I mean, that's where your curriculum comes from. But back to the Cory Erica thing, like, here's what I think. The first thing I saw about it was some dude named OTG something. I saw it on Instagram because somebody tagged me into it on some dude there's some dude talking shit about SOE. That's why we started making custom holsters. This dude was posting in there talking shit about Cory Erica, and I got tagged into it. And it was off the grid concepts. I always seen that dude was pretty cool. Don't know him, never met him that I know of. Does Kydex shit. And he was the one, he said, this dude's at it again. And it was a picture of Cory. So I started reading through the thread. And there was hundreds of posts by the time I saw it that morning. And it was all these dudes talking shit about Cory and Erica. Here's what I saw from the outside looking in. Cory Erica push Bravo concealment. Make a solid product. Fucking do awesome business as far as I know. They got a full page ad in recoil just like we do. Bravo concealment. I've never met those dudes. They got an SOE belt on there.
They're good people.
So here you got Cory Erica pushing Bravo concealment. Here's another Kydex company trying to compete with Bravo concealment. That's the dude talking all the shit. Here's another dude making belts and Kydex, not SOE. Cory Erica pushing SOE, pushing Bravo concealment. Everybody I saw in that thread talking shit is a competitor or a direct friend of a competitor of myself or Bravo concealment. The motivation for these dudes starting this fucking witch hunt were that rather than do business and do better business, they couldn't compete, so they're trying to tear down the fucking mouthpiece. They're trying to tear down that block out of that pyramid, hoping the rest will collapse. And I truly believe that.
And here's what I learned as a police officer when you went to trial, and you were presenting your evidence against the person that was arrested. What I was told was, if you build a weak case, they will attack the case. If you build a strong case, they will attack the officer. And so what I think we have here is, like, when people talk about me, they don't talk about my curriculum or how I run a business or the satisfaction of my students. They talk about me hiding in a ditch. Well, what's really relevant? What's really relevant is 35,000 students, and not one of them has ever asked for their money back. That's what's relevant. And so you have to take this with a grain of salt. When somebody just comes out and just to bash another person, that's all they're doing, bash. You have to wonder, why is this person doing this? I mean, do they live such a pitiful life this is a hobby for them, or is there some reason they're doing it? And the typical reason is rooted in money. And it's some guy. We've had this happen with any number of companies, especially nylon companies and training companies and stuff like that. When you see crap posted about me, it's typically some guy that's at a training company or friends with a training company. When you see crap posted about him, typically somebody in a gear company or friends with a gear company. And this is going to be the same thing with Cory and Erica. It might be a combination of both, because they do training and they're pimping Bravo concealment. And so keep buying Bravo concealment. Keep watching Cory and Erica's videos. Keep training with them if you're up there training with them. And fuck the naysayers.
They're solid people. And more than that, I would let them stay at my house. Like, if they were here right now and said, hey, I need to go take a shower, I'd give them a key to my fucking house and let them go fucking take a shower at my home.
Yeah. They're good people.
They are. They've been nothing but fucking awesome.
All right, Cory and Erica, remember, your responsibility to be ready to fight internet bullshit never ends.
And I'll say right now on video in front of anybody watching, fucking no matter how this goes or what happens, Cory and Erica will always be friends.
They're friends.
So fuck you guys.